building or just on the phone?
The building in about 60 seconds.
Other than he's the chair, so are we going to wait for him for 60
Nominate a
seconds?
chair and just have him vote or wait.
If he's that close. We're already on.
Good to go.
All right. Apologize for my tardiness. I'd like to welcome everybody out to our special city council meeting. We will start with item 1.1, discussion and consideration of an ordinance adopting the fire EMS impact fees facility plan and impact fee analysis imposing fire EMS impact fees and providing for the calculation and collection of such fees. Chase.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. So this is a continuation of an item that we have been discussing. I guess this item was just on last meeting for the enactment of fire impact fees. Just for a brief history, we have already had a public hearing on the impact fee enactment, or the impact fee facilities plan and the impact fee enactment. So the item before you today is just to enact those fees. If you approve the ordinance, that would put those fees in place 90 days from today, which would be December 29th. And the notices required by the statute have been given. Public's had an opportunity to review the enactment. They did have that actually 10 days prior to our last meeting. So there has been plenty of opportunity for that. And the only thing before you today is to approve. You have the option of approving in full those impact fees, modifying the fee below the maximum rate, or denying the enactment. Any questions on that?
No, just a point of clarification, Chase, just for public consumption. And we were discussing the cost of building and housing prices and things like that because everything just keeps going crazily up. And when you hear this, it's like another impact fee for the city, another impact fee. Now we have to pay another impact fee because true that the builders or whoever is doing the construction phase of that are going to pay that, but inevitably the homeowner will pay that.
Yes, in theory, that's how it works.
But this is not a new impact fee. This is simply a new entity charging the impact fee. They were already paying these impact fees. It was just going to a different entity. Now it will switch and come to us so that we can then in turn contract with UFA for our services and control the money.
That is exactly right.
Okay, I just want people to understand that clearly, that we're not
and
charging new impact fee.
I think the biggest piece of this is separation really is that the impact fees being collected here stay in Herriman City. They don't get used broadly through the district. That's what was the concern of the council. Our money stay here locally.
Yep, perfect. Okay, thank you.
And I think another point to at least bring up here is, again, some may wonder why a special city council meeting to enact this fee. Chase, you already mentioned that it has a 90-day waiting period before we can enact those. But again, because this fee is currently being collected by the UFSA, which we will withdraw from effective December 31st, we would like to have this in place to immediately replace that without any type of a gap in that collection. That potentially creates some other issues there. So again, timing is such that for us to enact this potentially tonight would allow it to be in effect at the time that we then become the collector of those impact fees.
Yes, that's correct. That's an accurate summary of the reasoning why we're holding this special meeting tonight.
Okay. I'm ready to make a motion if
there's no further discussion, I'm happy to accept it.
okay. I will motion to approve ordinance number 2020-31, adopting an impact fee facilities plan and an impact fee analysis for fire and EMS services and imposing the fire EMS impact fees and providing for the calculation and collection of such fees.
A second?
We have a motion and a second. Steve?
Yes.
Sherry?
Yes.
Clint?
Yes.
And I will vote yes, that motion passes. That is the only item we have on for this specific portion of this meeting. Our future meetings, October 1st is the Planning Commission meeting at 7 p.m. October 14th is the next scheduled City Council work meeting at 5 p.m. And then a general meeting following that. We do have some volunteer opportunities coming up, including opportunity to paint at Black Ridge at 9 a.m. on October 1st. And also be aware of any future meetings as well.
Mayor, just a,
Yes, sir.
actually, council member Orrin brought it up, correction, our city council work meetings begin at 5:30.
5:30. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that correction.
And to be completely accurate, our future meetings would be the next one starting at 6 o'clock this evening.
That's why I said normally scheduled. Our next normally scheduled meeting. So, okay. And with that, I will accept a motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn our city council work meeting.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.